Brownfield sites are areas of land that have been built on before that are now abandoned and await new use. They are commonly found across urban areas, particularly in the inner city. Stonebridge Mills in Wortley, West Leeds is an example of a brownfield site. It is a Grade 2 listed building that was constructed over 200 years ago and once played an important role in the local community. The mill has been empty and disused for a number of decades, and it has fallen into a state of disrepair. A developer is proposing the regeneration of this brownfield site to provide 112 new homes. The restoration of the mills for housing will form the centrepiece of this new development, alongside a public park, new areas of open space and a range of family houses. Leeds Council has set targets to meet the demand for new housing and insists 52,000 new homes will be built in the city between 2017 and 2033, where possible making best use of brownfield or previously developed land. The mill site has been identified as a new housing location under their site allocation plan. Using brownfield sites in this way will reduce the requirement to use greenfield sites for new housing and therefore lower urban sprawl. Making effective use of brownfield sites can help communities by bringing derelict areas back into use with the added bonus of additional facilities and infrastructure. The benefits of using brownfield sites include the new residents being near to existing facilities in town centres such as shops, entertainment and places of work. And this location, just 3 miles from the city centre, will cut commuting for people living there. Providing a sustainable future includes conserving the historic environment. Old historic buildings and structures must be repaired and renovated where possible, because once gone they are lost forever. Leeds Civic Trust has offered support for the proposals, and the City Council feel the plans are a solution for the long-term use of the endangered listed buildings. Usually it is easier to get planning permission for brownfield developments because councils want to see these sites being used, but some local councillors and residents have objected to the proposals, and there are concerns about the impact on wildlife and the natural environment, and also the loss of some historic buildings on this sensitive site. One of the problems of making use of brownfield sites is that it is more expensive than building on greenfield sites. Roads and utilities, such as water and electricity, may already exist, but they are restricted by the existing network. New developments have to squeeze into existing plots. The lanes that serve the mill are narrow and there is a blind bend in the road. The developer has had to contribute a £40,000 package of road improvements before they could receive the green light. There is also considerable expense needed to clear the land of waste and secure the historic structures ahead of them being adapted into homes. This eats into possible profits for the developer investing in the site. The buildings have remained derelict for a long period of time and are in a poor state of repair. The plans include salvage and reuse of materials, but that adds further cost. In addition, within the complex there is a large mill pond, and whilst everyone agrees it should remain, the developer has argued that keeping all of the mill pond would mean that there would be 30 less houses, and this would mean they couldn't afford to bring the mill site back into use. Trade-offs often have to be agreed before plans can be passed and go ahead.